Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Ryan Darcy, and welcome to what is probably going to be my last $10 and under haul that I'm ever going to do on this channel, or in life, period. This and movie reviews, I kind of want to push aside and uh, evolve my content by working towards better things. So, unfortunately, some things have to be cut. So, enjoy it while it lasts. Anyways, these movies I all got for $10 or under, not including tax. So, if something's priced exactly $10 and it doesn't include tax, that will still count towards the deal. Usually, I would have it in order from the cheapest one I bought to the most expensive of the $10. And unfortunately, I started a lot of these I've been holding off to the side for a long time. So a lot of it I don't really know the specific order, so I can't really do that. So I kind of just sort of did whatever. I guess we're gonna have to just jump into it. I'll do my best to remember where I got it from. Can't go wrong with some Nicolas Cage with The Sorcerer's Apprentice. I got it for $5 at Value Village. Blu-ray plus DVD. Boom. I picked up Defender, also at Value Village, for $5. Wow. Woody Harrelson. And I heard this is like almost like Kick-Ass. So I'm excited because I'm a big fan of Kick-Ass. So this one I also got from Value Village. I found Elizabeth and Elizabeth the Golden Age double pack movie. Wasn't really going to get these movies, but then I didn't realize there was actually, I assumed they're sequels because it looks like Elizabeth is both played by Kate Blanchett. So I didn't know that. I didn't know there was a sequel. Like, I know of Elizabeth the Golden Age, but I didn't realize that was a sequel to, or maybe they're not related, but that just has similar casting. I don't know. It looks like a great cast. Looks like I'm gonna check it out eventually. Next up, this was surprising. This was very recent. This was today. I went to Walmart and I was looking for clothes shopping and stuff. And when I'm there, I'll check out the entertainment section, obviously, just because you never know. And they had a new release movie, Charlie's Angels Full Throttle. This is the sequel, and it was only $7 and like 50 cents Canadian. And I'm like, what? Because I remember on Blu-ray.com they said they were going to release this and the original, so a little bit remastered or whatnot. I'm not sure. But it's $8 basically for a new re-release of a movie. And I'm like, that's weird. I'm serious. So I'm like, either this is a very horrible, bad movie, or I don't know. I guess they felt it wasn't going to sell that well. I have to try and track down the first movie, but it's just Blu-ray. It has the theatrical and unrated version of the film. So can't wait to check it out. This one I believe I got from Best Buy, question mark? Copland. I mean, what a stupid name for a movie, drama. I assume it's drama. Copland. No one is above the law. What a generic slogan for a film. But anyways, look at that cast. You got Sylvester Stallone, Harvey Keitel, Ray Liotta, and Robert De Niro. What? That cast alone for $5? I'll check it out. I'm gonna say this was a Value Village as well, but I'm not sure because it was. The weird thing about it was it's brand new in the wrapper, and it's called Hard Rain. Another very generic title. I guess they're playing off of Die Hard, but it's Hard Rain. Morgan Freeman and Christian Slater. $5, I'll take a chance. Who knows? This might actually be a good movie. Let me know in the comments below what you think. If any of these are actually deals, or maybe I overpaid. also found in Value Village, these were about, I'm gonna say they were like $3 each. And so, Flight of the Conchords Season 1 and Season 2. Season 1 is never been opened. Season 2 has been opened, but it comes with the slipcover. And I'm like, for $3 each, so basically $6, I got the first 2 seasons of Flight of the Conchords. And I heard they're very funny. I know some of their songs, quite funny, parody, almost Weird Al, but like their own style. So it's not, doesn't sound like any other, any other parody artist I've ever heard for music-wise, especially acoustically talented. Flight of the Conchords, can't wait to check out the actual shows. Bit of a controversial one. I picked up this next one from Best Buy for $5, and that is Jeepers Creepers free. Only reason I got this because I just want to see what the third one does. The first 2 were pretty good. I like the first one, I think, better if I remember correctly. But the second one had its moments. Not saying I support the director in any way. You know the controversy around it. You gotta remember that even though one person on a film may have done something really bad, or maybe a criminal or whatever, you just gotta remember that a lot of other people also worked on this film, and a lot of other people are, we shouldn't really let one bad apple ruin the film, but yes, unfortunately, because he is the director of the film, he does probably receive more of a higher pay cut than the rest of the cast and crew, but it's debatable because it's like, I don't really want to support that person, but if I am buying the movie, which I did for $5, hopefully my money goes towards the more other sections of the cast, crew, film company, and all that. So, because he also wrote it. But yeah, Jeepers Creepers free. Moving on. This one kind of pissed me off. Lady Bird I found for $10, I believe, and it was didn't have the slipcover, but I didn't realize there was a slipcover for this. But then a couple weeks later, I went to another store and they had this movie for $10, and it had the slipcover, and I was screaming internally. But yeah, I'm interested to see this movie. So next one I also got for $10. I don't think there was a slipcover, or I can't remember, but Free Fire, $10. This movie I was actually excited for, and I wanted to see in theaters, but I never got around to seeing it, so I can't wait to actually check it out. Free Fire, giant cast, and apparently it's one big shootout of a movie, so I'm excited. I also got for $10, and I never actually even heard about this film until I saw it in the cheap section of Blu-rays, but Blast from the Past. Brendan Fraser, Alicia Silverstone, Christopher Walken, and Sissy Spacek. That cast alone, I'm like, I have to check this out. I mean, judging from the cover, it's like takes place in like the 50s or whatever, and then one of them gets teleported to the future or something like that. I don't know. I want to check it out just to see it. And that is Blast from the Past. Another one I found for Best Buy, but I'm actually kind of excited. I got this for $10 with the slipcover, and that is Shin Godzilla, which I heard is a very cool Godzilla movie. I believe this is directed by the same guy who created Neon Genesis Evangelion. So, I'm excited to check this out. It has the black Blu-ray case. I thought that was a cool choice right there. Next up, for $10, I also found with the slipcover, 8th Grade. Created by Bo Durham, which is the famous YouTube guy, comedian. So it's very cool seeing his career going places like this. This I've heard everywhere should have been nominated a lot more Oscar-wise. Can't wait to check it out. Also, another rare one I found at Best Buy for $10, and that is Doom, the steelbook with the comic book style. These things at this point it's very rare to find these brand new in stores like Best Buy. So that was a very cool find. Unrated. Uh, yeah, I mean, I wasn't really gonna pick this up originally when they released these type of steelbooks, but I just still don't have the movie and I've never seen it, so I wanted to pick it up. So $10, I'm like, can't go wrong there, not at all. I mean, even you got The Rock and Carl Urban. I'm excited to watch it, even though I've never really played Doom, but I do understand Doom. There's a local shop in Georgetown, Ontario, that I found these in for sale, and I wanted to pick them up. My Bloody Valentine 3D Blu-ray. I think it's the older style 3D. It's supposed to include 4 pairs of 3D glasses, but since I bought it used, it came surprisingly with a pair of 3D glasses. But here's where it gets really interesting. It came with, I don't know if you can tell, but this is the Friday the 13th in 3D glasses that was found in this set. But I thought it was kind of cool that, I mean, I don't know if the My Bloody Valentine, the 3D glasses actually had it themed to My Bloody Valentine. Let me know in the comments below if it was. But I just found it funny that it came with the Friday the 13th 3D glasses. Which I have because I think it came with the Friday the 13th, the complete collection set. Can't wait to check it out. And I got it for, $4.99, $5. Also, I got for $5 Gunless. I remember seeing trailers for this, and it's kind of a little bit of absurd take on a Western in the sense that I think it's about an American who goes up north to Canada, and it's a Western basically where the whole town and that don't have guns, and I think he's the only one who has guns or something like that. So I don't know. So something like that. There was a lot of talks, articles recently about this movie. This is a long title. The Assassination of Jesse James by the Coward Robert Ford. And this movie, recently the director of photography, Robert Deakins, he did an interview, and he basically sort of begged Criterion Collection to pick up this movie and to release the extended director's full-on epic cut of the movie, which is like 4 hours or something like that, where this movie I think right now is, let's see, 60 or 22 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I think he just wanted to see it because apparently there was a lot of this movie that he shot that was never really seen and all that, so he really wants to see, he wants the full cut to be shown and all that and be available. So I picked up the theatrical version just in case they if they do release the extended version, they never see the theatrical version, just so I have something to compare to as well. So $5. Boom. Yeah, I think $5 as well. In Infernal Affairs. Is it Infernal Affairs or Internal Affairs? I don't know if that's a spelling mistake or not, but Infernal Affairs, which is the motion picture that inspired The Departed. I love The Departed, so I really wanted to see this movie eventually. So I picked it up for $5. The Sitter for $5 with slipcover. Never seen it. Totally irresponsible edition. Jonah Hill comedy. Who knows what happens in the film until I see it. Another one I picked up just basically cast wise. Why him for $5 with the slipcover. Blu-ray plus DVD digital copy. I mean the cast alone. Sure, I'll check it out. everywhere I go, I've seen this cover, but I don't know what this movie exactly is about. It's Matt Damon, and he is the informant. And I really love the brand. Like, this poster always stand out. Like, every time I see the cover of this movie, it's like, I know this movie, but I've never seen the movie. So, kind of want to check it out. It has slipcover, Blu-ray plus digital copy. And then I also picked up for $5. Stop me if you heard that one before. I picked up Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo. It's funny, I've always heard the name of this place, but I've never actually go to pronounce the name, but I can say it perfectly in my head. Guantanamo. It doesn't sound right when I say it. Guantanamo Bay. I think that's the best I'm gonna get at. This is the second one of this comedy trilogy. I have to pick up the other ones. I figured for $5 with the slipcover, I'll check it out. Next up is a bunch of movies I got from a store called Deja Vu. I think it's called Deja Vu Discs is the name of the store. They have a bunch of stores in Southern Ontario. I don't know if they're elsewhere or not, but they're basically used movies, stuff like that, and sometimes new releases as well. So when I went to the store, the day I went on was the last day of their Boxing Day sale. Yes, you heard me correctly, Boxing Day sale. And you may ask yourself, how long have I've been holding on to these movies? It was a Boxing Day sale at the end of September of this year. So it was weird because I was like, why is a store having a Boxing Day sale at the end of September? I don't know. So I don't care because I got a crap ton of deals from these movies. Even the ones that are very low price were even lower of a price. And I sort of have the receipt to prove it. I got Sahara. And I love this movie, by the way. I remember seeing this in theaters for the first time, and I'm like, when I was younger, and I was like, I love this movie. I don't know if it holds up as much today, because I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember how much I love this movie, and I remember so much about this movie. Think we're gonna need to pull a Panama. A Panama? Anyways, $4.99, but with the Boxing Day sale, I got it for... Sahara was $4.99, and it was $1.25 off. So I got it for basically $3.75 if my math is correct. What I thought was already a deal was even lower deal at this place at this time when I bought it. I also picked up Treasure Island, which has Elijah Wood and Donald Sutherland in it, and I'm like, I have to check this out. And if Eddie Izzard is the same guy who I think about who is in Across the Universe, but I'm not sure if that's the same actor, guy, I'm looking forward a bit to this. I don't expect it to be that good because this is kind of like one of those unnamed, I think maybe made for TV type movie things, but I'm curious to check this out. $5.99 was $1.50 off. So that was... I got it basically for $4.50. Wow. The savings are small, but they definitely add up when you purchase a lot. Finally found Death Race 2, unrated, $7.99, with the sale. And which, by the way, when I went up to the counter, I didn't realize it was a sale until the purchases start going through, and then I noticed the sign, and I'm like, what? Boxing Day sale? Anyways, $7.99. It was $2 off. So basically, I got this for $6. For $8.99, I picked up Sunshine, this is the movie that has that song that was used in the trailer for X-Men Days of Future Past and Kick-Ass. They had a version of the song playing in the soundtrack. You know the song I'm talking about. I haven't actually seen Sunshine yet, but this is the movie with the original score that song came from. So I'm excited to check it out on that alone. But it is also a Danny Boyle film from the director of 28 Days Later. So I'm excited to check this out. I've heard this is an extremely good indie film. It's $2.25 off, which is math, 8, 7, $6.75. And then I also got 30 Days of Night because I have the sequel, but I never found the original until now. I found it for basically $10, $9.99, and it was $2.50 off, so that would make it $7.50 if my math is correct. I also found for $10 basically A Most Violent Year with the slipcover, which is awesome. Yeah, $2.50 off, so $7.50 again. Great cast, gotta check it out. I finally picked up The Wizard of Oz, or Oz the Great and Powerful, the sequel to Wizard of Oz, technically. Blu-ray plus digital copy. The reason I held out so long on this movie because I wanted to get a 3D plus Blu-ray version, but then at this point I'm like, I'm just gonna buy the normal version. I'm gonna start to do that now. Don't really care as much for 3D just because of how abandoned it feels, the format and all that. But anyways, so $10 I got this with the slipcover, which is shiny and awesome. $7.50 with the sale price. Same thing with Maleficent, $10 down to $7.50. Comes with the slipcover, Blu-ray plus DVD. Reason I didn't pick it up before is because I wanted the 3D, but yeah, I'm okay with this. Saving Mr. Banks, $10 minus the $2.50 sale, $7.50. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Saving Mr. Banks was actually a little more. It was $10.99, but it was $2.75 off. So I don't even want to do the math on that, but it is lower than $10 for sale price with sale, but before taxes. So Saving Mr. Banks. I'm excited to check that out. I gotta check out the rest of Tom Hanks's recent films with the biopics because I haven't really seen any of them. Sully, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. This one I'm really excited to check out, and it's the last one I have, and that is Red Cliff, the John Woo directed film. $10.99, but with the sale price it was $2.75 off. So under $10 before sale price. So technically, I'm excited to watch this. I mean, I love John Woo's work, and this is just a like, this was a more recent film that he made of this, and it's 288 minutes long. I think this movie was actually split up into 2 parts, so I wonder if this is the entire part 1 and part 2 together as an edited, so it's one big movie. I kind of hope that's the case. If not, I'm going to have to try and track down Red Cliff Part 2. This seems really awesome and epic, and I can't wait to check this out. I did buy a lot more from Deja Vu discs, but they were things that were above $10, so I can't really show them in a $10 and under video. So you're just going to have to wait until I finish my Blu-ray collection video sometime in the future. Eventually. I'm sorry. I'm trying to sort out my life, my future, my everything. Let me know in the comments below if you thought any of these were actually extremely good deals or extremely bad deals. Thank you very much for watching. I want you to have a nice day or night or whatever time you watch this. Have a nice whatever. Thanks again for watching. Check out my other stuff if you want. entirely up to you. No pressure. My channel is a lot like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna expect. But then again, you kinda do.